Hi.
Yeah, I started talking to myself and walking like this so nobody would.
Is it true that Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain had a secret romance? What's going on between Oscar Isaac and Pedro Pascal? Is it true that they were lovers? Test yourself how devoted an Oscar fan you are by playing the true or false game with us.
And here we go.
Oscar Isaac and Pedro Pascal have known each other for a while, and there were a few moments during their friendship when Pedro even called Oscar the love of his life. A lot of people speculated that there's something going on between them, definitely more than just friendship, and some assumed that they were lovers and that Oscar's wife was even okay with that. So, is it true that Oscar and Pedro were lovers?
He's obsessed with me.
My sweet girlfriend, Pedro. My girl.
I try to get away from him and he finds me. He finds even when I change my number.
We're two sisters, space sisters. We're two space sisters in a space pod.
I can't get rid of him.
Jokes aside, Oscar just jokingly calls Pedro his sister, while Pedro calls Oscar the younger brother I never wanted. It is safe to say that they are soulmates, the best friends, and Oscar's wife definitely adores Pedro. So they are just best friends and not lovers. And if you answered that this statement was true, you guessed wrong.
Really?
Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain sparked romance rumors at the Venice Film Festival, where they were seen playfully touching each other, posing for the cameras. Oscar Isaac even went that far and kissed Jessica's elbow and even armpit. The moment of Oscar kissing her armpit went viral immediately, and fans were 100% sure that the two are more than just friends. So, is it true that Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain had a secret romance?
Straight ahead, and he looks over at me and he just kind of goes to give me a peck on my elbow, and at the same time I'm going to give him a hug. So all of a sudden his face ends up in my armpit.
Yeah.
So that's false, because Oscar and Jessica are just friends and that's it. Oscar Isaac looked so hot in a military uniform when he played a former US Army Delta Force operator in Triple Frontier with Ben Affleck. But is it true that he joined the Marines and even served in the reserves in real life? During his interview with Esquire, Oscar Isaac revealed that he was interested in doing combat photography, but his father didn't think it was a good idea. I had to have the recruiters come all the way down to Miami where my dad was living, and they convinced him to let me join. I did the exam, I took the oath, but then we had gotten the money together to record an album with the Worms. I decided I'd join the reserves instead. But then he realized that there was no combat photography in the reserves. I said I wanted to do combat photography. They said, "We don't have that in the reserves, but we can give you an anti-tank." Huh? I was like, it's a little different to what I was thinking. So it is false because technically, Oscar almost joined the Marines.
That is very interesting.
After wrapping Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker in 2018, Oscar Isaac announced that he was done with acting for a while and wanted to take an extended break from it. However, since then, we have already seen his appearance in Dune and in The Card Counter. After these roles, Oscar was invited to join another franchise, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is absolutely loved by many of us. Well, Oscar eventually said yes, because he really likes Stephen Grant's character, Mark Spector, who discovers that he has dissociative identity disorder, the ID, in the Moonlight movie. But there was no information that Oscar was super hesitant about joining Marvel because he wanted to take a break. Do you think it is true?
I had so much hesitation, so much. And so I was, excited to kind of get back to more character studies.
And yes, it's true. Have you answered everything correctly? What didn't you know about Oscar's life? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. See you in the next true or false quiz. Bye bye!
Give me those Star Wars.